Picking up right where we left off in the last episode, we were looking at Ace Frehley's Greatest Hits Live from 2006. We looked over the disc and the track list, but we didn't have time to cover the booklet, not in great detail, because I wanted to show too again how this 3D cover was removable, and the camera doesn't really do it justice. It's not quite as good as Kiss's Monster. Kiss's Monster is probably the best 3D cover I've ever seen. It was amazingly done. And I also wanted to point out that if we go back to 1997's 12 Pix release, that we had the exact same picture on the inside there. So I found that to be kind of interesting. I'm betting that 3D image was computer generated and not originally photographed that way. But the back here of the cover's got a really great shot of him. And we've got some credits here. It's interesting, you know, that this was when he still had Todd Howarth with him. But Jamie Oldicker is on the drums, not Anton Fig on this particular recording. Pretty cool release, actually. But like I said, we already went over the track list in the last episode, so go back and watch that if you want to see that. And we were just going to cover the graphics here, the artwork on the inside. And there's a nice little write-up here that's a little bit hard to read, period. Even not under the zoom lens, but just in general, that white on a light background. It's kind of difficult on the eyes, but such it is. Now, next up, we've got 2009's Anomaly. Now, this one was a special case. They did try to do something unique with the packaging. And it's a little weird on the artwork there, yeah. And it comes out kind of hard to show off, but it's got this big, huge fold-out thing. And the main thing we want to definitely cover here is this picture of Ace here on a motorcycle. Now that's a really great shot of Ace there. I like that. Very cool. And then we've got this little logo here. But the thing, if you look at the instructions, it gives you assembly instructions of how to put this pyramid together. And I never did, obviously. I didn't want to damage my packaging. Maybe I should have. But like I said, I just didn't want to mess it all up. And looking at the back here, we've got the track listing: To My Family, My Friends, and the Fans. So this is another part of his really great period of output. We got Foxy and Free, Outer Space, Pain in the Neck, Fox on the Run, which is a Sweet cover, the band Sweet, Genghis Khan, Too Many Faces, Change the World, Space Bear, A Little Below the Angels, Sister, It's a Great Life, and Fractured Quantum. There's that Fractured again. Part 4 of the Fractured Mirror series of instrumentals. And moving on to the actual disc here, it's a little on the weird side. I'm not sure what that is or supposed to be. Kind of looks a little ghostly, kind of scary. And we had the sticker off the original packaging that I saved, stuck on this case. I put it in this clear white case. See, I wrote because I, like I said, didn't want to be damaging that packaging. And then the inside photo, it's going to be a little bit hard to capture, especially on the zoom lens, but you get the gist of it here. It's got him kind of in silhouette on a smokily lit background with his guitar just a-blazing. So, and then we've got a rundown of credits on each individual track here. Try to make it so you can pause and read them if you really want to. But there's no artwork, no more pictures to be seen on the inside of the cover here. I'll try and capture that. All special thanks and credits. But yeah, I really enjoyed this release. I thought this was a particularly good release as well. And he followed Anomaly. Anomaly. Yeah, it is Anomaly. Followed that up. Actually, almost messed up there. We had his book. November 1st, 2011. Ace Frehley put out No Regrets. A rock and roll memoir. Now, this is a pretty good read, actually. I did enjoy this book quite a bit. The first 2/3 or so is considerably better than the last third. I think he got a little negative, talking about the reunion and Kiss in general. But it starts out really entertaining. It starts out, it's a really great book, really good read. But yeah, that's what we got in 2011, 2 years after Anomaly in 2009. And then 3 years later, we got Space Invader. And let's get that sucker out of the case. Here's one where I did not, dang it, I did not remove the seal. So I used to always, take those seals off, and then one day a guy showed me how, you can just pop this, and so I don't know, maybe it's a little silly, but I quit tearing off those seals to keep the seals on them, kind of like they were new. And yeah, if you pull up on this corner and pop this loose, you can flip them open and get to the disc, keep them looking, I guess, more mint. But there's an interesting shot of him there on the back. And then we don't think I had showed the cover really good and proper yet because I was struggling with getting it out of the case. But I like the way he's standing there on the steps coming down from the ship, playing guitar. That's a pretty nice cover. I like that cover. And this was 2014. I think I said that, but just to make sure that I did. Sometimes I want to say things. I even had some notes I'm sitting here, and then I'd end up not covering them, which is kind of silly, but these things happen. And looking at the inside of the booklet, we've got another interesting shot there, a little bit like the one on the back. And then we've got a really, really cool shot of him there. And then we've got the credits. And then there's a rundown of each song with the lyrics and some individual credits. So we got Space Invader, Gimme a Feeling, Radio Edit. Now this one kind of puzzled me because I never saw any other version. Maybe the album or something's got an LP version. I don't know. I probably should have looked this up before filming, but yeah, I remember this Radio Edit kind of throwing me off. It's like, well, where's the regular one? I Want to Hold You, Change, Toys, Immortal Pleasures, Inside the Vortex, which I remember being a particularly great song, What Every Girl Wants, Past the Milky Way, Reckless, and The Joker. And yes, that is Steve Miller's The Joker. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. And then Starship, which was an instrumental, carrying on with his trend of closing albums out with instrumentals. And knowing that he had had a lot of success with cover songs. Oh yeah, there's one more little bonus thing in here. We got this really nifty looking guitar pick with his, I love that autograph with the way he does the ace of hearts underneath his name. I think that's pretty creative, pretty nifty. And yeah, I got that with my copy. Don't know if that was in every copy or not, but I was really glad to have it in mine. But getting back to what I was saying, sticking with his trend of having such success with cover songs, eventually he gave us an entire album of cover songs. Now this was 2016, Origins Volume 1, and there's all kinds of nifty little things on this front cover. I don't know what the relevance the number 27 has, but pretty nifty cover. And then looking at the back here, we'll go ahead and go over the tracks while we're at it. We've got White Room, which is a Cream song, Street Fighting Man, which is Rolling Stones, Spanish Castle Magic, which was really awesome to see him do a Jimi Hendrix song, Fire and Water, which I think is Bad Company, but it might actually be Free, but it's definitely Paul Rogers' song. Emerald, which is, of course, with Thin Lizzy, Bring It On Home, with Led Zeppelin, Wild Thing, which would be the Trogs, Parasite, which, I think that might have been him doing a remake of a Kiss song, Parasite Lady, maybe. I'll have to look that up a bit. Magic Carpet Ride, definitely Steppenwolf. Cold Gin, now there's the Kiss remake song, okay, with him singing vocals on. Till the End of the Day, which I want to say was the Kinks. And Rock and Roll Hell, which, if I remember correctly, has Gene on it, but I might be wrong about that. But yeah, this back picture is really cool. Look at it's got the Twin Towers there still on it, and we got some UFOs flying around. I thought that was a pretty nifty back cover. So hopefully when we get to the booklet, I can clarify a couple of those tracks that I wasn't real positive on. There's a shot of the disc itself. And unfortunately, we're going to have to carry this episode over to the next one and cover the booklet at the start of it again, because we have already ran out of time for today. So I hope you join us for the next episode, and we'll pick up right where we left off again.